Wait a second.
Long dick.
What is up, guys? It's your boy Delta back with another video. I have not been posting a lot lately, but hopefully we're gonna change that here soon, guys. I've been back on my beam grind, back on my derby phase, so we're gonna get some more videos pumped out for you guys. In today's video, I'm just messing around with a couple guys to like run with you brung cars with a couple of adjustments on them. So let's get right into the video, guys, and like and subscribe if you enjoy.
All right, let's get ready to party. 4-man showdown here tonight with a modified limited weld type build. Your contestants tonight: Delta, Lucid, Sandy, and Moose. Big hit from Moose on the Lucid. Might be regretting that choice, but wheel stuck in Lucid's rear end there. Lucid coming in for contact on Sandy. What a hit. Delta, seeing that wheel hanging off the back of Lucid, decides not to take the shot. Takes one from him anyways. Sandy with a big hit there. Moose with some connection on the Sandy, trying to get that wagon around. Lost steering very early on. Delta with a big hit on the Sandy, followed up by Lucid, trying to get in there. Delta rolling on two wheels there. Lucid with good connection on the Moose. Delta sees him sitting there, decides to take a big one. Might have taken a hit to the wheel there. On the gas, Delta on the Lucid up into the corner there. Lucid trying to get away from Delta. Finds connection with Moose. Sandy following up with Moose. Moose finally getting some good connection there. Able to make it work with only one front wheel. Everybody bouncing around. Lucid tucking into the corner. Delta with a big hit on the Moose, followed up by Sandy. Lucid running up the rear end of Delta there into the wall. Big hits flying around the track right now. Delta sideswipes Moose there, might have took his steering. Sandy up into the wall. Here comes Lucid. Delta and Lucid center track. Big connection there. Both of them cars trying to recover. 3 cars at the end of the track. Delta gets up under Lucid with a rollover. What a flip. We will get these guys set here and we should be ready to roll. Green flags on the track. What a rollover by Delta there. Lucid coming back for revenge. Hammering Delta against the pylon down there. Good hit from Sandy on the Moose. Delta finds Moose. Sandy sees Delta down in the corner. Good hit from Sandy, standing him up. Followed up by Lucid. Still won that revenge from the rollover. 2 against 1 here in the corner. Delta struggling to get turned after that one. Sandy in for another good one. Here comes Lucid again. Moose breaking the stick on that wagon down there. Delta finally able to get that Vic turned around. Placing hits on both of them. Sandy getting wedged in between Delta and Lucid. Delta and Sandy might be hung up down there. Lucid takes his chance to come in and get a big one on Delta. Steering being the issue in that Vic. Sandy might be struggling with steering too. Now it's his turn to take the 2v1. Down to 3 tonight, folks. Everyone working their way around the track. Delta puts a good one on Sandy up into the concrete. Sandy full track and Lucid in the wheel there. Trying to pay back for what just happened from Delta. Delta and Lucid make a bumper to bumper there. Lucid giving good contact into the concrete. Sandy seems to be using the concrete to get turned around. Good hit on Delta there. Lucid following up, shoving him into the concrete. Lucid is blowing smoke out of that car. Sandy turned into Delta there. Everybody's struggling with steering, it seems. Good hit from Delta onto Sandy. What a hit! Delta into Lucid's radiator there. Lining one up. Sandy into the concrete. Sandy struggling down there on the wall. Can't seem to get it started. Delta taking this chance to put one in on Lucid. Swing and a miss. That had to hurt the car. Sandy calls it. Lucid calls it. Delta FN is your winner.
That is the video, guys. So like I said, if you guys did enjoy, please smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. More content to come, guys. I'm back on my Beam grind. We're hosting points, we're hosting money shows, so more content to come, guys. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you in the next one.